Texas. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Miami Dolphins and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Devon Achane to return it. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. Now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. 2 now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd down run from Achane. That's the first down, and he's still going. Still has some space up near midfield. To the 30. To the 15. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Who gets it? Breaks free at the center of the field. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Working quickly here.
17 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, looking for options. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here. First and 10. Here's Prescott. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Wilson on the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Dolphins first down. A pickup of 2 yards.
It's Achane on the inside give. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
Well, I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They start out with a 3rd and 6. Wilson out of the pistol. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. There's Achane at the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. Turbo 1, hard. 8, 1.
3rd and long for him here. Brought in. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Jason Sanders to kick
Sanders
off.
all set to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Looking from the pistol, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18.
From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Yeah. What do you think?
Now it's Blue. On the move, past the 40. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Dak out of the pistol. This is complete to Ferguson on left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a one-score game before halftime. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cowboys 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready, two. Corner, long.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This is a heater going deep. He's got it deep downfield. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Makes the score Dolphins 21. Cowboys 7.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Now Blue. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
That's another Cowboys first down.
1st and 10, Prescott. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys making a one-score game before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. So after the safety, we're going to see a free kick from the 20-yard line. So they'll accept the miscue and take that flag. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. After the incomplete pass. Here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. It's caught, Ferguson. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
And all the way to the end zone. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a slim 2-point lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. The timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. One final shot before the half. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground with Williams. Breaks through and breaks away. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Right back to Williams on 1st down. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. A 3rd down run with Blue. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd.
Here we go, 46.
Dak now from the gun. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push the lead to 2 scores now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Achane. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. A lot of players around this one,